Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O Levels D Maths 4024. This subject is also called Mathematics Syllabus D. And today we have set our heart to solve a paper 2 of this paper. And we have selected October-November 2016 2-1 paper. This paper 2 belongs from the Zone 1, or you can say the Variant 1. In this video, I'm going to represent you the solution of this paper. So we hope that you will learn from this video, and this will make your life, your math practice a little easier. So here we go. We have the paper October-November 2016 2-1 paper. We call it paper 2. Mathematics Syllabus D. The time allowed is 2 hours and 30 minutes. And in this paper, the calculator is allowed. So we will start our paper. Question number 1, A part in 2016, the price of a television is $1,995. Afzal pays the $1,995 with a deposit of $399 and 12 equal monthly payments. Calculate Afzal's monthly payments. Okay, so he has deposited, he has given some advance, and the rest of the money he will pay by the monthly installments. The total money he is going to pay is $1,995. So deposit plus the installments money will be equals to the total money. So 399 plus 12 into X equals to 1995. And from there, we will find the value of the X, and the X will be the monthly installment. So 399 plus 12X is equals to 1995. So 12X will be equals to, this will go on the other side, it will subtract. So 12X will be equals to 1596. So this 12 will go on the other side, it will divide because it's multiplying here. So the X will be equals to, in your calculator, 1596 divided by 12. Enter this and you will get $133. So the monthly installment will be $133. $133 is the right answer, sir. Question number 1, A part, its second portion. What percentage of $1995 is $399? So very simple. 399 divided by 1995 multiply 100, and that will give you the percentage. So just in your calculator, you will enter 399 divided by 1995 multiply 100, and that will give you 20%. 20% is the right answer, sir. Question number 1, A part, is third part. The price of the television in 2016 is 5% more than the price in 2015. Calculate the price in 2015. You see, the price in 2016 is given. We know that, 1995. And the price in 2015 is question. So we don't know what is the price in 2015. We call this question, this is reverse percentage. And we want to find out the value of the price in the 2015. So we will suppose that is X. So X plus 5% of the X, and that is equals to 1995. And from this equation, I will find out the value. So in 2016, the price is 1995. 2015, the price is X. So this price is 5% more than this price. So X plus 5% of the X is equals to 1995. This is reverse percentage. So I will take the LCM here. So you will have 100X plus 5X. The whole thing divided by 100 equals to 1995. So it is 105X divided by 100 equals to 1995. So X will be, this 100 will go on the other side, it will multiply. 105 will go on the other side, it will divide. So in your calculator, you will enter 1995 multiply 100 divided by 105, and that will be $1,900. So the price in 2015 was $1,900. $1,900 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Question number 1, it's B part. He says, Afzal watched a program that lasted 2 hours and 53 minutes. It ended at 1:15. At what time did it start? So we know the time of the program, that's 2 hours and 53 minutes. And we also know the time when the program ended. So when it started. So, okay, so I suppose that this is in 24-hour format. So this is because this program ended at 1:15. So I will first of all add 24 in this one, and then whatever the time I will get, because it is in the next day, from there I will subtract 2 hours and 53 minutes. So I will get that the previous day at what time this program started. Okay, so the program started at 1:15, so add 24 in this, 24 hours I mean. So you get 25:15. So from 25:15, I will subtract 2 hours and 53 minutes, because from 15 minutes, you cannot subtract 53 minutes. So from hours, I will borrow 1 hour. So 1 hour will come in minutes, it will be 60 minutes. So in 15 minutes, when you add 60 minutes, it becomes 75 minutes. Here, 24 hours are left. From 75 minutes, subtract 53 minutes, you get 22 minutes, and 24 hours, subtract 2, so you get 22. So the program actually started at 22. I hope you understand. Question number 1, and it's C part. A company paid $250,000 for an advertisement that lasted 38 seconds. Calculate the cost correct to the nearest $100 for each second of the advertisement. So the method is very simple. $250,000, 1/4 of the 10 raised to power 6, which means 0.25 multiply 10 raised to power $6, divide the dollars with the time, and you will get the price for 1 second. So see, quarter means 1/4, million means 10 raised to power 6. So 1/4, 10 raised to power 6. So that means 25 and $250,000, and the time of this advertisement is 38 seconds. So what is the cost of the 1 second? So 250,000 divided by 38. Just enter this value in your calculator. You get 6578.4. And when you round it off to the nearest 100, because it's 6,578, so it will become $6,600 per second. $6,600 is the right answer. Question number 1 is D part. The program showed an athlete running 100 meters, measured correct to the nearest meter. The time the athlete took was 11.3 seconds, measured correct to the nearest 0.1 second. Calculate the upper bound of the athlete's average speed. You know the average speed is equal to the distance divided by time. Now the distance is 100 meter, which is correct to the 1 meter. So divide the 1 meter with the 2, you get 0.5 meter. Add 0.5 meter into 100, you get the upper bound of the distance. And when you subtract 0.5 meter from 100, you will get the lower bound of the distance. The time he took to complete this journey was 11.3 seconds, and the time is correct to 0.1 seconds. So divide 0.1 second with the 2, you get 0.05 seconds. So when you will add 11.3 with the 0.05 second, you get the upper bound of the time. And 11.3 minus 0.05, you get the lower bound of the time. Now, because he wants the speed, the upper bound of the speed, speed is equal to distance divided by time. You see, the speed you will get by dividing the distance with the time. And I want the upper bound of the speed. So the distance upper bound will be taken, and the times lower bound will be taken by this way. From that division, you will get the largest answer. Okay, the distance is 100 meter, correct to 1 meter. So divided with 2, you get 0.5 meter. Add here, subtract from 100. So you get 100.5 meter. That's the upper bound of the distance. 99.5 meter, that's the lower bound of the distance. The time is 11.3 seconds, which is correct to 0.1 second. You divide it with the 2, you get 0.05 seconds. So you add 0.05 here, you get 11.35 seconds. That's the upper bound of the time. And 11.3 seconds, subtract 0.05 seconds, you get the 11.25 seconds, which is the lower bound of the time. Now, because the speed is distance divided by time, we want the upper bound of the speed. So the distance upper bound will be taken and the times lower bound will be taken. Then you will get from this division the largest answer. So the speed will be equals to, we will take the upper bound, that is 100.5 meter, and the lower bound of the time is 11.25 seconds. So in your calculator, divide 100.5 with the 11.25, you get 10.93, and that is meter per second. So 8.93, sorry, I said 10, I think. 8.93, 8.93, 8.93 is the right answer, sir. So our answer is right. So you can see the whole question. Let me reduce the size so you can see the whole. So this is the solution of question number 1D part. Question number 2A part, and it says evaluate. We have to take the third root, and under that radical sign we have 543 and divided by 28.6 minus 1.35. So I will suggest that you can do this. If you do it in the stepwise, that will be better. So in your calculator, you will write 543, divide, bracket start, 28.6 minus 1.35, bracket close, equals to. Then third root, in your calculator, you have this button. Third root, answer equals to, and you will get the answer. So very simple. This is just the use of the calculator. And here we go. We have that answer, and that will be 2.711. 2.711, 2.71, you can say. So our answer is right. Question number 2 is B part. He says factorize completely. 9p square minus 6pq. You see, we have two terms. We want to factorize them. So what we will do, I will take 3 common and I will take p common. That's the first rule of the factorization, that if something is common from that expression, take it common. So I will take 3p common. So in the bracket, I will have 3p minus 2 cube, bracket close. Let's check. 3p bracket 3p minus 2 cube, bracket close. That is our answer. So our answer is right. Question number 2 is D part. He says expand the brackets and simplifies. You have 3a plus b whole square. So it's a whole square formula identity we have to apply. That is the square of the first term plus 2 into the first term into the second term plus square of the second term. So square of the first term plus 2 into first term into second term plus square of the second term. This will become 9a square plus 6ab plus b square. 9a square plus 6ab plus b square. So you can see we have used the identity and we have opened it with the help of this identity. Okay, question number 2 is D part. He says express as a single fraction in its simplest form. So here we have two algebraic fractions and we want to subtract them. You see they have their denominators. Both the denominators are different from each other. So I will take their LCM. Both of them will come in the LCM. So I will go like this. You see, both of them will be the LCM. So this is your LCM. Divide the LCM with this denominator, this, and this will be cancelled. So this will multiply with the numerator 4. Then divide this LCM with this denominator, and obviously this and this bracket will be cancelled. This will be left. So that will multiply with the numerator, which is 3 here. So just open it. You will have 12t plus 4 minus 6t minus 3. And then you will have 6t plus 1 divided by this. So you can leave the answer here, or you can open by multiplying these two. You can write here, it will be 6t square plus 2t plus 3t plus 1 in the denominator. In the numerator, 6t plus 1 will continue. And 6t plus 1, the whole thing divided by 6t square plus 5t plus 1. So let's check. So both these forms are good. You can leave the answer in this form also. This form is also good. Whatever you like, you can do this. Let me show you the whole question. Okay, so this is the whole question showing up on your screen. So next we have E part. Question number 2 is E part. He says find the integer value of n such that. So there are two inequalities given. One is this one, the other one is this. n is greater than -6. Okay, the first one is 4 bracket 2 minus n bracket close is greater than 17. So we will solve this, and then I will represent my solution on the number line, and from there I will be able to tell the integer value. Okay, so this will be 8 minus 4n greater than 17 minus 4n. This plus 8 will go on the other side. It will subtract. So 17 minus 8, that will be 9. So minus 4n is greater than 9. Divide both the sides with the minus 4. And you know, in inequalities, if you divide or you multiply both the sides with a negative number, the inequality, the sign changes. So when I divided both the sides with the -4, the sign of the inequality has changed. Now n is less than 9 divided by -4. So n is less than -2 whole 1 by 4. N is less than -2.25. 1 by 4 means 0.25. Okay, so and the other inequality was n is greater than -6. So I will represent both these solutions on a number line. So you can see I'm going to represent them on a number line. And I made a number line. Okay, -9, -8, -10, -6, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1. He says the n value is less than -2.5. -2.5 will be approximately here somewhere. Okay, make a circle here. And so less than -2.5, it arrow towards the left. He says n is greater than -6. So put a circle here because the n is more than -6. So this arrow will be to the right. The overlapping portion between these two solutions is this, and -6 is not included because this circle is not shaded, because here you don't have that equal sign. -2.25 is not included in the answer because this circle is not shaded, because we don't have an equal sign here. So in this solution, what are the integers? -5, -4, -3. -5, -4, -3. And I hope you understand this. This is the solution of the question number 2, E part. And E part says -3, -4, -5. Our answer is also -3, -4, -5. So it's good. Question number 2 and F part, and this is of 3 marks question. Abibi, Bella, and Chuku shares $112. And Abibi receives X dollars, Bella receives $12 less than Abibi, so it will be X minus 12. Chiku, I don't know what this pronunciation is, receives twice as much as Bella. So it will be 2 times the money Bella got. Form an equation in X and solve it to find how much money the Chiku receives. Okay, so very simple, straightforward, algebraic story sum. And so question number 2, F part, the total money to be divided is $112. So Mr. A, he got X dollars. Mr. B, he got $12 less than the X. So it will be X minus 12. And Mr. C, he got twice the money as the B. So it will be 2 bracket X minus 12 bracket close. That will be 2X minus 24. So if you add their shares, that will be equals to $112. So X plus X minus 12 plus 2X minus 24 equals to 112. The money of the A plus money of the B plus money of the C. That will be equals to $112. So you will have 4X minus 36 equals to 112. So 4X will be equals to 112 plus 36. 4X will be equals to 148. X, this 4 is multiplying here. It will go on the other side. It will divide there. So you will have X is equals to 148 divided by 4, and that will be 37. So their question was how much money the Mr. C got. So Mr. C will have 2X minus 24, and I know the X value is 37. So in the place of X, I will substitute it with the 37. So you got 74 minus 24, and that will be $50. So that means that the Mr. C, the Chiku, I don't know, and he will get $50. He will get $50. So my dear students, the answer is right. So we are done with the question number 2. This is the 2F part solution showing up on your screen. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 3. He says, in the diagram, the A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. Okay. P and Q are the points on AB and BC respectively, such that the PB is equals to the BQ. So this side is equals to this side. So this triangle is an isotriangle, okay? The BPQ angle is 8 degrees. So this angle is A. Find an expression in terms of A for each of the following angles, giving each answer in its simplest form. So it's a 1 mark question. The PBQ is the question, okay? So they are asking you to find out. So okay, so basically they are asking me to find out this angle, okay? So because this is an isotriangle, so this and this angle, they are opposite to these angles are the opposite to the equal side. We call them the base angles of the isotriangle, and they are equal to each other. So the interesting thing will be that this angle here will be also A. So in this triangle, this angle is A, this angle is A, and this angle is question mark. So what will be this angle? This angle will be 180 minus A, because the sum of these three angles will be equals to 180. So here we go. We have the solution of this question. So the PBQ plus A will be equals to 180. So the PBQ will be equals to 180 minus 2A. The reason for this is that the triangle PBQ A or PQB is isotriangle, because these two sides are equal. These two angles will also be equal to each other. They are the base angles. Okay, so 180 minus 2A, our answer is right. Question number 3, A part is first portion. Then their question is APD. So this angle was how much? 180 and minus 2A. Okay. So I know this angle now. I know this angle. Okay. Now, they are asking me the next question. Okay. So the next question is APD. They want me to find out the APD. They want me to find out this angle. Okay. So can you see this APB is a straight line, and this angle A, this is 90. It's given, and I want to find out this because they are the adjacent angles on a straight line. So their sum will be equals to the 180. So I can find the APD very easily. So here we go, the APD angle, because APD plus the 90 plus A will be equals to 180. So the angle APD will be equals to 180 minus 90 minus A. APD will be equals to 90 minus A. The reason for this is the sum of the adjacent angles on a straight line. Okay, so our answer is 90 minus A. The answer is 90 minus A. So you got this angle here, that is 90 minus A. You got this angle. Okay. So now the next question, the DAP. They want me to find out DAP. DAP. They want to find out, let's blue. Okay, they want me to find out this angle. Okay, can you see this is a parallel line? This is these two lines, AD and the BC, they are parallel to each other. So this angle and this angle, they will be allied angles of the parallel lines. So their sum will be equals to 180. Very easily I can find DAP. This angle and this angle, they are allied angles to each other. Their sum will be equals to 180. They are supplementary to each other. So the angle DAP plus ABC will be equals to 180. They are the allied angles, so they are supplementary to each other, so that they are supplement of each other. So the DAP will be equals to 180. DAP plus 180 minus 2A is equals to 180. So the angle DAP will be equals to 180 minus 180 plus 2A. So it will be 2A. DAP angle will be 2A. The DAP angle will be 2A. So our answer is right. This is the solution. So this angle will be how much? It will be 2A. Okay. Then their question is ADP. They want me to find out, the fourth part is, they want me to find out the ADP. They are asking me to find out this third angle, and that angle is this one. And they want me to find out the this ADP. Okay, so we can find out this angle. You know, in this triangle, I know this angle, I know this angle. This is the third angle of that triangle. So very easily we can find this angle. And the sum of the internal angles of a triangle is equals to 180. So I will use that rule. The ADP angle plus the DAP angle plus the APD angle is equals to 180. The sum of the internal angles of the triangle is equals to 180. So the ADP plus the DAP angle is 2A and the APD is 90 minus A equals to 180. So the ADP will be equals to 180 minus 90 minus A, and the ADP will be 90 minus A. Angle ADP will be 90 minus A. So our answer is that this angle is how much? It is also 90 minus A. So, my dear students, one very important thing which you will notice is that in the triangle ADP, this and this, both these angles are same. So, if both the angles are same, that means it's an isotriangle, and the sides opposite to these angles in this triangle, they will be also equal to each other. That means this side and this side will be also equal to each other. The reason is that these two angles are equal to each other. So this will be an isotriangle. So question number 2B part, he says the AB is equals to 8 centimeter and the AD is 4.7 centimeter. Find the PB. So the AB, let's choose this color. Okay. The AB is, okay. The AB, the whole thing is how much? This whole thing is how much? That is 8 centimeter. And AD is 4.7. So if the AD is 4.7, then the AP is equals to AD. I told you that's an isotriangle. So this will be also how much? 4.7. So if this side will be 4.7, then how much will be the PB? That will be 8 minus, this will be 8 minus 4 point, it will be 8 minus 4.7. Simple solution. Okay, I hope you understand my methodology. Okay, so we know that AB is 8 centimeter, AD is 4.7. These two angles are equal, so it's an isotriangle. So this is 8, this is 4.7. So this side will be also 4.7. So the PB will be 8 minus 4.7. And that will give you 3.7. The PB is the question. So the PB will be equals to AB minus AP. And that will be 8 minus 4.7. That will be 3.3 centimeter. The AP is equals to AD. The AP is equals to 4.7 because the ADP is isotriangle. I hope you understand. 3.3 is the right answer. And this is the solution. I told you the logic also. Then he says, given that the DAB angle is 54, calculate the area of the parallelogram. Okay, so DAB angle, the DAB angle. So I know DAB angle. If I know that this angle is 54, if I know that this angle is 54, if this angle is 54, so I can find the area of this whole parallelogram. So this side is 4.7, this side is 8, this angle here is 54. So I will find out the area of this triangle DAB, and then I will double it, and that will be the area of the parallelogram. So the DAB angle is 54, so the area of the parallelogram will be 2 times the area of the triangle DAB. And that area of the triangle DAB will be 1/2 into 4.7 into 8 into sine of 54. And you double it, that will be the area of the parallelogram. So in your calculator, you will enter 2 multiply 1 divide 2 multiply 4.7 multiply 8 multiply sine 54 equals to, and that will be 30.4 centimeters square. So let's check. It will be 30.4 centimeters square. So our answer is right. This is the solution. I hope you understand. So that was question number 3, my dear students. Okay. Now we are going to the next question, and next question is question number 4. He says the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cube. The surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. So here we have a cup, and here we have a semicircle, here we have a cylinder, and the thickness of this material is 0.8. the external radius of this hemisphere is 9. So very easily I can tell the internal radius also. The internal radius will be 9 minus 0 0.8. And I think it will be 8.2 I think millimeter or centimeter, yeah. So this is a hemispherical ball is made of material that is 0.8 centimeter thick. The outside rim of the bowl has a radius of 9 centimeter. The bowl is attached to a base which is a solid cylinder of radius 3.8 centimeter and height 1.5 centimeter. The question is calculate the surface area of the inside of the spherical ball. So they want me to find out the inside surface area of the spherical ball. The procedure is very simple. You know, the surface area of the hemisphere is the full sphere. The surface area is 4 pi r and square. But because this is hemisphere, so you will divide it with the 2. So it will be 2 and pi and r square. The radius here will be, I told you, 8.2 centimeters. So you just enter these values and you will be able to solve it. Okay. So question number 4, A part surface area will be 1 by 2 into 4 pi r square. That will be 2 pi and r value is 8.2 and it's square. And that if you do this in your calculator, you will write 4 multiply pi multiply 8.2 square equals to, and that will be 422.5, which is approximately 423 centimeters square. 423 is the right answer, sir. So I think we are done with the question 4A part. Okay. So then he says we have he says calculate. He says calculate. It's a 5 marks question. It's a 5 mark B part. Question number 4. It's this is question number 4 and it's B part. He says calculate the total volume of the material used to make the bowl. So the volume will be equals to the volume of the hemisphere and that bowl and then the volume of that cylinder. Okay. So the volume of the hemisphere, how you can find the volume of that hemisphere? You will find the volume of the external hemisphere and you find the volume of the internal hemisphere. You subtract them, you get the volume of the material. Okay. And the volume of the bottom, that is in the shape of a cylinder, that is pi r square h. So very simple, straightforward question. So it will be, let me show you. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Okay, so the volume will be equal to 1 by 2, 4 by 3 pi 9 cube. That's the external hemisphere. Minus 1 by 2, 4 by 3 pi 8.2 cube. That's the internal hemisphere. So when you subtract them, you will get the volume of the material plus the cylinder, which is at the bottom. That will be pi 3.pi r square h. So that will be pi into 3.8 square into 1.5. When you enter these values in your calculator, the final answer will be 440 centimeter cube. 440 centimeter cube. Let's check. 440 centimeter cube is the right answer. The solution is just showing up on your screen. That was a 5 marks question. So, my dear students, we are on the question number 5, and it says the diagram shows a semicircle with radii OP and OQ. So this is the radius OP, OQ. That's the radius of that big circle. The circle center C, another circle is here, touches the radii at A and B and the semicircle at the T. The radius of the circle is 1.8 centimeter. The radius of this small circle is 1.8 centimeter. So these are the tangents to this small circle. These are the tangents to that small circle. The BCA angle is 120. degree. Their question is calculate the length of the minor arc AB. They want to find out the minor arc AB. You know, the radius of this arc is 1.8. The angle at the center of this arc is 120 degree. And they want me to find out the minor arc AB. The formula for the arc is theta by 362 pi r. Just put these values. It's a 2 marks question. Question number 5, it's A part. Very simple, straightforward question. Okay, question number 5, it's A part. Arc is equal to theta by 362 pi r. So 120 divided by 360 into 2 into pi into 1.8. And that will be 3.77 centimeters. Question number 5, A part. 3.77 centimeter is the right answer, sir. Okay, so the next part they are asking us is the shaded region lies between the circle and the radii OP and the OQ. Calculate the perimeter of this shaded region. Okay. So we want to find out the area, the perimeter of this shaded region. For this purpose, I need to know this, this length. So the procedure is very simple. I will draw a line here. You see, I will draw a line here. Sorry, my line is little. Okay, so I will draw a line here. Okay, this angle will become 60. This angle will become 60. This angle I know is 90. This angle I know is 90. These are tangent. So I need to know how much is this, okay? So it's a right angle triangle. I know this is 1.8. Okay. So I applied tan and very easily I can find that OA. So here we go. Tan of 60 will be OA divided by 1.8. So AO will be equals to 1.8 into tan of the 60. So AO will be 1.8 multiplied tan 60. That will be 3.118 centimeter. So then the perimeter of that figure will be OA plus OB. That will be also this both these tangents, this tangent and this tangent. You know, the tangents from the same external point to the same circle, they are equal in length. So whatever is the length of OA, same is the length of the OB. This is one. This arc we have already calculated in the A part. So the perimeter of the shaded region will be 3.118. 3.118, and let me show you. That's the arc. 3.118 plus 3.118 plus 3.77, that will be 10.01 centimeter. So the perimeter of the shaded region will be 10.01 centimeter. So the answer is 10.01 centimeter. So our answer is right. Okay, so this is the solution of that part. Okay, now we are going to the next question, C part, question number 5 is C part, first portion. He says, show that the radius of the semicircle is 5.4. The radius of the semicircle, very easily I can find out. Find what is OC. Find OC. And this I know that is 1.8. This is 1.8. Okay, this is 1.8. Find OC. I know this, I know this. I can find this from that right angle triangle. So the cos of the 60 will be 1.8 divided by the OC. OC is the hypotenuse. So the OC will be equals to 1.8 divided by cos 60, and that will be 3.6. So that means O to C is 3.6. From C to T is 1.8. If I add both these, I will get the radius OT of the big semicircle. So the radius of the semicircle will be OC plus the radius of the small circle. That will be 3.6 plus 1.8. That will be 5.4. So 5.4 centimeter is the answer. So let's check. This is a TC plus OC. They have not given us the answer, but our answer is right. I know that. They said whatever the student gets by this procedure. Okay, so our answer is right. Okay, then their question is, okay, calculate the length of the BQ. We were supposed to show this, so our answer is right, sir. Yeah. C, second part, question number 5, C, second part. He says, calculate the length BQ. They want us to find the length BQ. So let's see what is BQ. So BQ. You know this OQ, that's the radius of the big semicircle. I already know what is the OB. So BQ I can find very easily. The BQ is equals to the OQ minus the OB. OQ is the radius of the big semicircle, which is 5.4. And I know the OB, that's the length of the tangent, that is 3.118. And 5.4 minus 3.118, that will be 2.28 centimeter. BQ will be 2.28 centimeters. So I hope you understand how we found the BQ. I know the OQ, that's the radius of the big semicircle. I know the OB, that's the tangent. From the OQ, I subtracted the OB, so I got the BQ. So I think we are done with the question number 5, and the answer is right, 2.28. That's the solution. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and the next question coming up on your screen is question number 6. He says the 4 walls, let me reduce the size so you can see. The 4 walls of a building are faces of a cuboid A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. T is vertically above the C and G. Okay, so the ABT and the ADT, they both angles are 90. The ADT and the ABT, these angles are 90. Okay, so this angle here, that is 90. The ADT, this angle is also 90. That's the given here. Okay, the cuboid has a length of 9 meters. So this is 9. Okay, width 8 meter. This width is 8 meter, and the height is 5 meter. And the TC, that is 6 meter. Okay, the first question is calculate the length dt. They want me to find out this dt. Okay, so this is 9, so this will be also 9. So I will take this right angle triangle, DCT. I know this is 6, I know this is 9, and the dt I will find out. Okay, because this is 9, this is 9, this is 9, this will be also 9. So 6, 9, I apply the Pythagoras on it, and very easily I can find out. Okay, so the question number 6, A part, DTC triangle, there's a right angle triangle. I know the perpendicular, I know the base. I want to find out the hypotenuse, which is the dt. So I will apply the Pythagoras theorem, which is dt square equals to 9 square plus 6 square. So the dt will be equals to 10.82. In your calculator, you will write 9 square plus 6 square equals to square root answer equals to. And that will give you 10.82. So let's check 10.82. 10.82 is the right answer, sir. I hope you understand. A very simple, straightforward question. Okay, the B part is the roof is formed by 4 triangles. The name are ABT, BCT, CDT, DAT. Calculate the total surface area of the roof. Okay, so in the roof, we have these 4 triangles: DCT, TCB, ABT, DAT. Okay, so I will find the area of these 4 triangles, and then I will add them up, and that will be the area of the roof. So simple and straightforward question. So area of the triangle ADT, that will be 1/2, and it will be ADT. I'm talking about the AD and T. So we just calculated this dt, that will be the perpendicular for the ADT, and the AD will be the base. So the area of the triangle DAT will be 1/2 into 8 into 10.8, and that will be 43.2 meters square. The area of the triangle BCT will be 1/2 into 8 into 6. The BCT. So this is 8, this is 6, 6 is the height, this is the base. So the area of the triangle BCT will be 1/2 into 8 into 6, and that will be 24 meters square. The area of the triangle DCT, the height is 6 and the base is 9. So it will be 1/2 into 9 into 6, and that will be 27 meters square. And in the triangle BCT, apply the Pythagoras. This is 8, this is 6. You will get the BT, and then the that whatever will be the BT, that will be used for ABT area. So In the triangle BCT, the BT square will be equals to 8 square plus 6 square equals to under root answer equals to, that will be 10. So the area of the triangle ABT will be 1 by 2 into 9 into 10, that will be 45 meters square. So the total area of the roof will be the sum of the areas of those 4 triangles, and we have calculated their areas. So I will add them up and you can see this. So the total area will be 43.2 plus 24 plus 27 plus 45. So this is how we will find that, and the total area you can find out. So the total area will be of the roof will be 139.2. 139.2 is the right answer, sir. So I will show you the solution of this question. So I hope this is, yeah. The solution of question number, I think 6, and its B part is showing up. It's a big, huge. Okay, C part is the volume of the pyramid is 1 by 3 into area of the base into the perpendicular height. Calculate the total volume of the building. So this building, I will calculate the volume of this cuboid, and I will find out the volume of this, what do you call it? Pyramid. And I will add both the volumes, and that will give me the total volume of this whole figure, or the whole solid. Okay, the question number 6C part, volume of the whole solid will be equals to the V1 plus the V2. V1 is the volume of the cuboid, which is at the bottom, and V2 is the volume of that pyramid, which is at the top. So the volume of the cuboid is length into width into height, plus the volume of the cuboid, that pyramid is 1 by 3 into base area into the height of the pyramid. So it will be 9 into 8 into 5 plus 1 by 3 into 9 into 8. That's the base of the pyramid, and the 6 is the vertical height of the pyramid. So it will be 504 meters square. 504 meters square. 504 meters square is the right answer, sir. I hope you understand this is the solution and this is that diagram. Okay, so we are done with the C part, and now we are on the D part. He says calculate the angle of the elevation of the T from H. Okay, so they want me to find out T from H. Okay, the H is here, the T is here, the G is here. So I will take this value like this, and this is a triangle. The T is here, the H is here at the bottom. Okay, so here we have the G. So they want me the angle of elevation. This is that angle. This is 11 and this is 9. So, and this is angle is 90 degrees. So right angle triangle, I want to find out this angle. This is the angle of the elevation. So I can apply tan and I can find this. Okay, so very simple, straightforward question. And here we go. Question number 6D part. Here we have tan theta is equals to 11 by 9. So theta will be equals to the tan inverse of 11 by 9 equals to. So in your calculator, what you will write, shift tan bracket start 11 divide 9 bracket close equals to, and that will be 50.7. So that angle of elevation is 50.7. So this is the solution. Okay, so we are going to the section B. Here we have choice, but because we are practicing the whole paper, so we will do all the questions. Okay, here we have question number 7. He says the diagram shows the positions of 4 islands at A, B, C, and D. A is due north of the B, so not this is north. And he says DAC angle, the DA and the C angle is 48. The CAB angle is 55. The BCA angle is 51. And the AC, let me reduce the size. The AC side, that's this side, is 19 kilometer. This AD is 27 kilometer. Calculate the bearing of the D from A. So the bearing of the D from A, we have to find out. Okay, so the methodology can be very, very simple. Okay, the bearing of the D from A means that you have to go like this, clockwise, 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 clockwise to this. Okay, so I already know from here to here This angle is how much? This is 180. So in 180, this angle, because this is the south, this is the north, so this angle is 180. So if you want the bearing of the D from the A, so on A you have that north, from that north you go clockwise to the AD line, that's the bearing of the D from A. So I can find out, very simple. In 180, add what you add 55 and then add 48. And that will be the bearing of the D from A. Okay. So here we go. The bearing of the D from A will be equals to 180 plus 55 plus 48. That will be 283. 283 is the right answer, sir. That's the solution. That is how it is done. Okay, then he says calculate the bearing of the A from C. A from C. They want me to find out the bearing of the A from C. A from C. Okay, A from C. From C means that you draw a north here, the north here, and A from C means I want to find out from that north, go clockwise to the CA line. Okay, so how we can find this? Can you see that this and this line is parallel to each other? So whatever will be this angle, the same angle will be here. We call this alternate angle. So hopefully this angle is 55 because this line and this north, they are parallel to each other. So if this angle is 55, this angle will be 55 because they are alternate angles to each other. So here I have done with a little different method. So I know this whole angle already, that's 235. This angle will be 360 and minus 235. So that will be 125. So these two will be allied angles to each other. Here I did a little different. Alpha plus 125 will be equals to 180. So alpha will be equals to 180 minus 125. So alpha will be equals to 55. So this angle will be 55. So the bearing of the A from the C means on the C you have that north, from north you go clockwise to the CA line. That's the bearing of the A from the C, and that will be 55 degree. I hope that you understand both the methods. You see this and this, they were alternate to each other. That is very easy. Okay, so 55 is the answer of the B part. This is the solution, and this is also the solution. Okay, so we are going to the C part. He says calculate the distance between A and B. As that's a 3 marks question. Calculate the distance between A and B. You see, very simple. Okay, let me get this. Okay, so what they want me to find out this distance AB, and you see, I know this angle, I know this angle. Just calculate how much is this angle. That will be 180 minus 55 minus 51. Once you know this angle, then you see opposite to this side, this angle you have 19 kilometer, and opposite to 51 degrees, how much will be this side? So you can apply the law of sine and very easily you can solve it. So let me show you my solution. So here we go. So how much will be this angle? This angle will be 180 minus 51 minus 55, and that will be 74. So this angle is 74. So you will apply the law of sine, and that is AB divided by the sine of 51 equals to 19 divided by the sine 74. And you just cross multiply here. So you will have the AB equals to, in your calculator, you can write this. AB will be equal to 19 multiply sine 51 equals to divided by sine 74 equals to, and that will be 15.36 kilometer. 15.36 kilometer. 15.36 kilometer is the right answer, sir. So our answer is, and that's the question number 7C part. Hopefully you understand how this is done. Okay, so we are going to the next question, next part. I mean, question number, we are on question number 7, and it's D part. It says calculate the distance between D and C. Okay, let's go to that diagram. They want me to find out this distance, D and C. Let's choose some other color. Okay, let's do it with the dark blue, purple. Okay, so now they want me to find out this. Look at here. I know this side. I know this side. I know the angle between them. That's 48. This is perfect case for applying the law of cosine. In the law of cosine, you know the shape of the law of cosine, in which you find the side of the side of a triangle. So I know the two sides. I know the angle between them, and I want to find the opposite angle. So very easy, you can apply the law of cosine here. The law of cosine will be a square, small a square equals to c square plus d square minus 2 multiply c multiply d multiply cos of a, capital A. That's the law of cosine. Okay, so here we are going to apply question number 7, and it's D part. So that's that triangle. I know this side, I know this side, I know the angle here between them, and opposite side I want to find out. Law of cosine. Okay, the DC square will be equals to, it will be 27. In your calculator, just write it directly. In your calculator, write 27 square plus 19 square minus 2 multiply 27 multiply 19 multiply cos 48 equals to square root answer equals to, you will get 20.09, that is 20.1 kilometer. So this is our answer. So let's check question number 7, D part. 20.08, 20.09, 20.1. They say 20.1. This is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 7, and it's E part, and it is a 4-mark question. A boat leaves. That was the solution of the D part. Okay, question number 7, E part. He says a boat leaves D and sails at a constant speed in a straight line to A. It takes 3 hours and 36 minutes to sail from D to A. Okay, and X is the point on the DA that is closest to C. And calculate the time correct to the nearest minutes the boat takes to travel from D to X. Okay, very simple, very simple. Okay, so where is the eraser? So just erase this whole thing which we have written. Okay, so just get rid of this. Okay. So you are so basically we are going from D to A, and on this track, when you will be closest to C. So I'm going to draw it with the help of the mouse. So just okay. So, oops, sorry. Okay. So from here, a line. Here you see, I've drawn line from C onto this root DA. This line which makes 90-degree angle. Okay. So when you will be on this point, this is called the X. Okay, suppose I call it X. This point on the DA route, you will be closest to C. So a line coming from C onto the DA route when it makes 90-degree angle, and that point X, that's the point when you are closest to C. Okay, so look at this. This will be also how much? 90. This will be also 90. And it's a right angle. I know this angle. I know this. I can find out how much is this. Okay. And then very easily, I can find out how much is this. From 27, I will subtract this one. I will get this length. So this is how it works. Okay, question number 7, and it's E part, and I have already drawn this diagram. So this is the point X. This whole thing is 27. This is 48. This is 19. This angle here is also 90. So it's a right angle triangle. So the first of all, he said from going from D to A, it took 3 hours and 36 minutes. So I will convert them in totally into hours. 36 divided by 60, that will be 0.6, so 3.6 hours. So the speed with which they are moving is 27 kilometer divided by 3.6 hours, that will be 7.5 kilometer per hour. So then we will talk about the triangle ACX. And in the ACX, I will take the cos of 48. That will be the AX divided by 19. AX will be equal to 19.19 multiply cos of the 48. That will be 12.713 kilometer. So the dx will be equal to 27 minus 12.713. And the dx will be equal to 14.29. I know the speed with which they are moving. And I know the distance dx. I know this distance. And I will divide that distance with the speed, and I will get the time they will take to reach to the x point, which is nearest to the C on the route dA. So the time will be equal to the distance divided by the speed. That will be 14.29 divided by 7.5. That will be 1.9048 hour. So that is 1 hour plus 0.09048 multiply 60. That is 54.29. So the total time will be 114.29 minutes, because they have asked us to give the time in minutes only. So that will be 114 minutes. 114 minutes, and I hope you understand. So the whole solution, let me show you the whole solution in a single place. Oh, it's a big page. Still, okay. So question number 7, E part, the whole solution is showing up on your screen. I hope you can see that. Okay, so let's go to the next part. Oh, question 7 is completed. So we are going to the next question. That is question number 8. He says, here an equation is given y is equal to 3 by 5 into 2 raised to power x. The table shows some values of the x and the corresponding values of the y correct to 1 decimal place. Okay, calculate the value of the p. So where is the p? Here. So in your calculator, you will write 3 divided by 5 multiply 2 raised to power minus 1.5 equals to, you get the value of the p. And the value of the p will be, the value of the p will be 0.212, 0.212, 0.212. So our answer is right, sir. This is how, and I told you how to enter this in the calculator. Okay, he says on the grid below, using a scale of 2 centimeters to represent 1 unit, draw a horizontal axis from -2 to 4. Okay, and using a scale of 1 centimeter to represent 1 unit, draw a vertical y-axis for y from 0 to 10. Okay, plot the points from the table and join them with a smooth curve. Okay, so here we go. Can you see that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Then I will plot those points. Those points are at -1.5. It is -1.5. This is the point, and then you will have -1, 0.3, -1, 0.3. At 0, you have 0.6. That is this point. Okay, at 1, you have 1.2. At 1, you have 1.2, put a dot here. And at 2, you have 2.4. At 2, you have 2.4. At 2, you have 2.4. This is the point. And at 2.5, 3.4. At 3, 4.8. At 2.5, this is the point. At 3, you have this point. And at 3.5, 6.8, 4, 9.6. So 3.5, you got this. You got this point, and 4, you got this point. So just join them with the smooth curve. You got this curve. Okay, so that's what they are asking you to do. Okay, then their question is, by drawing a tangent, estimate the gradient of the curve at the point where the x is 2.5. Okay, when the x is 2.5, that is this point, then draw a tangent at that point. So you can see this line. This is the tangent. And then I will take 2 points on this tangent. For example, I take 1, 0 and 4, 7. So, and then I will apply the formula for the gradient. You remember the formula for the gradient. That is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That will be 7 minus 0 divided by 4 minus 1. That will be 7 by 3. And that will be 2 whole 1 by 3. 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 So 2 whole 1 by 3, where that means 2.33333. So that is right. Okay. So then on the same grid, draw the straight line passing through the point minus 0.4 comma 0 and 2 comma 3.6. So we will draw that line. So this is that line. This is that line. We have drawn it. Okay, this is that line. Put those points there, these points there, and join them with a straight line. Then it says find the coordinate of this line in the form of this. Very simple. The coordinates of these 2 points are given. Okay. The coordinates of these 2 points are given, and I can find the equation they make. First of all, I find the gradient of these 2 points. That will be 3.6 minus 0 divided by 2 plus 0.4. And you know the gradient is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That will be 3.6 divided by 2.4, and that will be 1.5. So if you want to find out the equation of that line, the formula is y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1. In the place of x1 and y1, I will put this first point. The x1 will be 0, the x1 will be minus 0.4 and the y1 will be 0. So the y minus 0 equals to the m is 1.5 bracket x plus 0.4. It's basically minus 0.4 because of minus minus, it will become positive. So it will be y is equals to 1.5x plus 0.6. 1.5x plus 0.6 is the right answer. Our answer is right. Okay, good, good, good. And then he said write down the x coordinate of the point where the line intersects the curve. Okay, so where that line cuts that line you draw, it cuts the main graph, it cuts it here, and it cuts the main graph here. So you have to write down the points, the coordinates of these 2 points, and 0 comma the 2 values of x. It cuts the graph at 0 and at the 3.1. The x value I'm just telling you of that point, 0 and 3.1. That is 0 and 3.1. The answer is right. Okay, so then he says these coordinates satisfy the equation this, and find the value of the a and the b. There can be many methods, but one very simple famous method which we use is because these x are representing the point of intersection is x coordinate of the line and the curve. So that the equation of the line and the equation of the curve, I will equate them. So this is the curve, 3 by 5 2 raised to power x equals to, and this is the line. Just make their equations equal to each other and just rearrange them. So 2 raised to power x will be equals to 5 divided by 3 into 1.5x plus 0.6. When you multiply 5 by 3 with 1.5, you get 2.5. When you multiply 5 by 3 with the 0.6, you get 1. So the 2 raised to power x and equals to 2.5x plus 1. So the a value will be 2.5 and the b value will be 1. And this is the method by which I have done this. So the a value is 2.5. They say it will be from 2.4 to 2.6. My value is 2.5. And the b value will be 1. So our answer is right. I hope you understand. A very famous question this is. Question number 9. He says on Monday, Abdul sold 140 boxes of matches at 30 cents per box. Calculate the income in dollars Abdul received for Monday. You see, 140 boxes were sold. Each box is of 30 cents. Just multiply them. You get the income, but that income will be in cents. So divide it with 100. You will get the income in dollars. Okay. So the income will be equals to 140 multiply 30 cents. That will be 4,200 cents, and divided with 100 to convert the cents into the dollars. You will get the $42. So the $42 is the income. $42 is the right answer, sir. Okay. Question number 9, it's B part. He says on Tuesday, the price per box decreased by 10% and the number of the boxes sold increased by 30%. Calculate the percentage change in the income. Okay. So the price will be decreased by 10% and the number of the boxes, they will be increased by 30%. The price decreased, but the sale increased. So what will be the income? So then I will tell what is the percentage change in the income. Okay. So the new price will be 30 minus 10% of the 30. That will be 27 cents. The number of boxes sold, 140 plus 30% of the 140. That will be 182 boxes. So the new income will be 182 multiplied 27. That will be 4914 cents. In dollars, it will be $49.14. So the percentage increase will be increase divided by the previous income multiply 100. So it will be 49.14 minus 42. That will be 7.14 divided by the previous income is 42 multiply 100. That is 17%. So the increase in their income is 17%. So our answer is right. So this is the, so from question number 9B part, the solution started from here. You can pause the video, take your time, and then it is here. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 9C part. On Wednesday, the price of a box was 5 cents less than it was on Monday. Abdul sold 4 more boxes on Wednesday than he did on Monday. Okay, write down an expression in terms of Y for the income received on Wednesday. Give your answer in the dollars. You see, the price is Y cents less. So that was 30 cents. So now it is Y cent less. Okay. So that's the price on Wednesday. And the match boxes sold, they were how many? There were 140 boxes. And he said, Abdul sold 4 more boxes. The sale is 140 plus 4Y. Okay. So that's the sale. That's the price. Just multiply them. You will get the income. Right, for the income received. Okay, so just have to multiply them. Okay, I hope you understand. So the income in dollars. Sorry, you want to see in dollars. So if you want to see dollars, because this is cents, so divide it with 1. Okay, so the income will be 330 minus Y. The whole thing divided by 100. Multiply 140 plus 4Y. So that is the income. Okay, I hope you understand. That is the right answer, sir. Here you see. Okay, question number 9C first part is done. Question number 9C second part. He says, given that the income is equals to $40, write down an equation in Y and show that it satisfies. Okay, so this income is actually basically $40. Okay, so this expression is equals to 40. So take this 100 to this side. So 30 multiply 140 plus 4Y minus Y bracket 140 plus 4Y bracket close equals to 40 into 100. So this will be 4200 plus 120Y minus 140Y minus 4Y square equals to 4000. So it will be 4Y square minus 20Y plus 4000 minus 4200 equals to 0. So 4Y square minus 20Y minus 200 equals to 0. So take 4 common from this side. And when that 4 will go to the other side, it will divide with the 0 and it will become 0. So you will have Y square minus 5Y minus 50 equals to 0. And this is the equation which you are supposed to prove. 5Y square we have to, okay, give me a minute. Due to some reason I was forced to stop there. Here we have made, I made a little mistake. You see here it is minus 20Y. When it will go to the other side, it will become plus 20Y. So I forgot to write here plus. I wrote here by mistake minus. So just correct this. This is plus. This is plus. When you take 4 common, this is plus 5Y minus 50. So that is right. Okay. So now we are going. That was how you prove it. And the next thing they will ask you, question number 9. And it's C part and it's third portion. They say solve this equation. It's a 3 marks question. It's a 3 marks question. It says solve this equation. Okay, so very simple. We will solve it. Okay, so I'm going to apply the quadratic formula. And you can do the midterm breaking also here. That is also possible. So Y square plus 5Y minus 50 is equals to 0. So Y is equals to A is equals to 1, B is equals to 5, C is equals to minus 50. So Y will be equals to, apply the quadratic formula, that will be minus B plus minus under root B square minus 4AC, the whole thing divided by 2A. So you will have minus 5 plus minus under root 5 square minus 4 into 1 into minus 50. The whole thing divided by 2 into 1. So it will be minus 5 plus minus in your calculator. In your calculator, my dear students, in your calculator, simply enter 5 square minus 4 multiply 1 multiply with the bracket minus 50 equals to, take square root of that thing, and you will get 15. So you will have two options here, minus 5 plus 15, the whole thing divided by 2, and minus 5 minus 15, whole thing divided by 2. Here you will get 10 by 2, that will be 5. Here you get minus 20 by 2, and that will be minus 10. So the y values, so there are two values of the y. One is plus 5, and the other one is minus 10. Plus 5 and minus 10 is the right answer, sir. Question number 9, its third part. Okay, so now we are going on to the fourth part of question number 9C, fourth part. Hence, find the number of the boxes sold on Wednesday. On Wednesday, they have sold, I think, 140 minus 4y. That was the plus 4y, sorry. On Wednesday, their sale was 4y plus 140. So the y value, we will not take the negative value, we will take the positive value. So 4 into 5 plus 140, and that will be 20 plus 140, and that will be 160. So 160 is the right answer, sir. Let's check. Oh, 160 is the right answer. So we are on the right track, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and the next question on your screen is question number 10, A part. It says the time taken by 135 runners to complete a cross-country course were recorded. The results are summarized in the table. So the time here, it is in minutes, and the number of runners, 15, 30, 40, 35, 15. 20 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 70 minutes. Okay. On the grid, draw a histogram to represent this information. So here you have the time, here the classes will be represented, here the frequency density will be represented. You remember how we find the frequency density? That's very simple. The frequency density, the formula for the frequency density, the formula is the frequency of the class divided by the class width. Okay, now the question is how you will find the class width. From this boundary, subtract this boundary. So the class width here will be how much? It will be 10. Here the class width will be 5. Here the class width will be 5. Here the class width will be 10. And here the class width will be 20. So from this boundary, subtract this boundary, you get the class width. And if you divide the frequency with the class width, you get the frequency density. So then we will plot these points there. So here we have the class width is 10, 5, 5, 10, 20. The frequency density will be 15 divided by 10, that is 1.5. 30 divided by 5, that will be 6. 40 divided by 5, that will be 8. 35 divided by 10, and that will be 3.5. 10, 15, and divided by 20, that is 0.75. So I got the class widths. I know the frequency densities. So then I will represent them from 20 to 30. The class width, the frequency density is 1.5. So at 1.5, I will draw this rectangle. And then you have for the second class, the frequency density is 6, and that is from 30 to 35. So that will be up to 35, up to 6. Here we have the frequency. From 35 to 40, its frequency density is 8. From 35 to 40, it is 8. Okay, so this bar. And then 3.5. And that is from 40 to 50, 3.5. The line will be here. And then 0.75. That is from 50 to 70. It's 0.75. It will be here. So I hope you understand how this histogram is represented. On the y-axis, we have the frequency density. On the x-axis, we have the time. And I hope you understand how we find the frequency density. So that is question number 10, and it's A part. I hope you understand how this is done. Okay, now he says calculate an estimate of the mean time. How you find the mean time? You know, for finding the mean time, we need to find out the mid values. And the mid value of this class will, you add these two, and whatever is the answer, you multiply it with, you divide it with the 2. You get the mid value, and then you multiply with the frequency, that you get fx, and the mean will be the summation fx divided by. So here I have already found their mid values. So it will be 25, 32.5, 37.5, 40, and 45 and 60. So the F is 15, 30, 40, 35, 15. Multiply the mid value or class mark, some people call it. 25 multiply 15, that's 375. 32.5 multiply 30, that is 975. 37.5 multiply 40, that is 1500. 45 multiply 35, that's 1575. 60 multiply 15, that's 900. So the mean and the formula for the mean is summation fx divided by summation f. So add these fx values, that's summation fx. Add these f values, that is summation f. So when you add 375 plus 975 plus 1500 plus 1575 plus 900, that will give you 5325. When you add up all the frequencies, 15 plus 30 plus 40 plus 35 plus 15, that will be 135. And when you divide the summation fx with the summation f, 5325 divided by 135, that will be 39.44. So the mean value is 39.44. 39.44 is the right answer, sir. So this is how you find the mean of value. I hope you understand. Okay, question number 10, and it's B part. Here he says, a bag contains R red beads and B blue beads. 2 beads are chosen at random without replacement. The tree diagram shows the possible outcomes and their probabilities. Okay, so calculate the probability that both the beads are red. So red comma red, very simple. Just multiply this, and you will get the probability of both the red. It means the probability of red comma red. Okay, and that will be 3 by 5 multiply 11 by 9. Okay, so so if you look at here, I have done little different. I have multiplied upstairs downstairs with the 4, upstairs downstairs with the 4 to make the denominator 20, because from 90 I know this should be 20. Okay, so it will be simply just multiply this and this. Okay, so the probability of the red comma red will be 12 by 20, which is basically 3 by 5. Multiply 11 by 19, that answer will be 33 by 95. 33 by 95 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. This is how this is done. Okay, calculate the probability that the 2 beads are different colors. Due to different color, what do you mean by different color? It can be red comma blue. Probability of the red comma blue, and plus the probability of blue comma and red. These are the 2 different colors. The 2 beads are different colors. Okay, so the probability of the red comma blue plus the probability of the blue comma red, very simple. The probability of the red comma blue plus the probability of the blue comma red, that will be 12 by 20 multiply 8 by 19 plus 8 by 20 multiply 12 by 19. You will get 48 by 95. 48 by 95 is the right answer, sir. That's the solution. Okay, the third party, what is the value of the R? Okay, you see, I told you I multiply with the 4 and denominator also with the 4. So this becomes 20. This becomes 12. Okay, so 3 by 5 multiply 4 by 4. So you get 12 by 20. So I think red is 12. The red is 12 out of 20. So red is 12. Okay, then their question is a very tricky thing. It's not easy to tell that it's 12. Of the red beads have a yellow spot. So there are so the beads with the yellow spot, how many they are? They are totally 6. Calculate the probability that the two of the chosen beads neither has a yellow spot. So no yellow, no yellow. That's the probability they are asking for. Yellow prime, yellow prime. So 6 have yellow, so they are total 20. So 14 have no yellow. So both the beads should be no yellow. So it will be 14 by 20 into 13 by 19. So that will be 91 by 190. 91 by 190 is the right answer, sir. I hope you understand. A little tricky question. Okay, here we have question number 11. It's A part. He says in the diagram, the AB is equals to minus 611. AC is equals to 12 minus 5. Find the determinant of the AC. Okay, so you want to find out the determinant. Determinant is very simple, x square plus y square, and you have a square root on it. So the AB will be equals to, and this AC is this. The AC determinant will be equals to, you see, x square plus y square and square root on it. So 12 square plus minus 5 whole square. It will be 144 plus 25, and that will be under root of the 169, and that will be 13. So the AC is 13. So our answer is right, sir. This is the solution. Okay. Then question number 11 is A. Second part, he says D is the point such that the AD is 0K, where K is greater than 0. BD is parallel to AC. Okay. So the BD is parallel to AC. Okay. Show that the BD is this. Okay. So from B go to A, from B go to A, from A go to D. That is how you find the BD. Okay. So the bypass is from BD, you want to find out. So from B go to A, from A go to D. I know the AB value, so the BA value will be negative of that thing. So the BD will be equals to minus 6 minus 11 plus 0K. So it will be, sorry, this is not minus 6, this is plus 6. 6 divided by, not divided by, this is K minus 11. Okay, this is, you have to show this. So we have shown it. Its B part is find the value of the K. You see, it is very simple. We know the AC value and BD in terms of K, and they both are parallel. And you know, when the two vectors, they are parallel to each other, the ratio of their X is equals to the ratio of their Y, because they are parallel to each other. That's the simple strategy. So the 6 divided by 12 will be equals to K minus 11 divided by minus 5. So cross multiply here. So 1 by 2 equals to K minus 11 divided by minus 5. So it will 2K minus 22 equals to minus 5. So 2K will be equals to minus 5 plus 22. And K will be equals to 17 by 2. And K will be 8.5. So K is 8.5. The answer is right. Hopefully you understand this idea. Very simple, because the BD and the AC, they are parallel. So when they are parallel, the ratio of their X and the ratio of their Y, that both the ratios are equal to each other. Okay, so then he says find the difference between the length AD and the length AC. Okay, the length AD and the length AC. So I know the value of the K now. So the AD was 0K. So I know the value of the K now. That's 8.5. So the AD is 0, 8.5. So first of all, find the magnitude of the AD. That will be x square plus y square and square root on it. So 0 square plus 8.5 square, and that will be 8.5. So the length of the AD is this. The length of the AC we already know is 13. So the difference between them will be 13 minus 8.5. 13 minus 8.5. That will be 4.5. My answer is also 4.5. The solution is showing up here. I hope you understand. Okay. Question number, next we have question number 11. It's B part. It says triangle A has what it says 1 by 2 comma 1 and 1 comma 2 and 2 comma 2. Triangle B has a vertices of minus 1 by 2 comma 1 and minus 1 comma 2 and minus 2 comma 2. And he said describe for the single transformation that maps the triangle A onto triangle B. You can see that this triangle has flipped. This triangle has flipped. So whenever this happens, this is a reflection. So join these 2 points, same, draw their perpendicular bisector, so you will know what is the line of reflection. If I join this point and draw their perpendicular bisector, that will be x equals to 0, this line. So this is basically a reflection in the line x equals to 0. In other words, you can say this is the reflection in the y-axis. Okay. This is a reflection along the line x equals, I said y equals to 0, side. Oh, this is the reflection in the line x equals to 0. This line is x equals, I think I said y equals to 0. This line is x equals to 0. And this is y-axis. Okay, so this is a reflection in the y-axis, or you can say this is the reflection in the line x equals to 0. You can see this here. So our answer is right. Then their question is, triangle A is mapped onto triangle C by a transformation represented by the matrix 1, 3, 0, 1. Calculate the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle C. Very simple. Famous formula, we say transformation matrix multiply the object, and that will be equals to the image. Okay, so I know the three vertices of the object. The object is A, and I know the transformation matrix is here, so just simply multiply them. You will get the right answer, sir. Let me show you. I've done here. This. Okay, so these are the coordinates of the object. Just to write down. Transformation matrix multiply object, that will be equals to the image. So here you have the transformation matrix, here the coordinates of the image, just multiply them. So from here take the rows, from here take the columns, just multiply, and you will get the answer, that is 3.517282. So here you go. So then we have shown this also on the diagram. Okay, this is very simple, straightforward, simple multiplication. Okay, so you got the image, the coordinates of the image. Okay, then let's check also, is the answer right? 3.5 comma 1 7 comma 2 8 comma 2, 3.5 comma 1 7 comma 2 8 comma 2, the answers are right, sir. Then he says find the matrix that represents the transformation that maps the triangle B onto C. Okay, the B onto C. So here I have, this is the B that went on to C. So, okay, this point went here, this point went here, this point went here. Okay, so I want to find out the transformation matrix. The method is very simple. Transformation matrix multiply the object equals to the image. From here I can find out the transformation matrix. I never remember the transformation matrix. Okay, so what we will do, we will take 2 points on the object, which is B, and I will take its images on the figure C, and I will put them here. Okay, so minus 2 comma 2 minus 1 comma 2, their images are 8 2 and 7 2. I will take its inverse, that will be, and I will take it to the other side. Okay, so transformation matrix will be, first of all, this is determinant, that is -4. It will be -4 and +2, that will be -2. So 1 by, and the adjoint of this is here. You change their location, you change their signs, and they are here. So now from the first row will multiply here, then this will multiply here, then this row will multiply with the first column, then this row will multiply with the second column. So you will get this thing, 2 minus 6 0 minus 2, and this is that 1 by a determinant. Okay, just divide it, you get -1301, -1301. Okay, so this here we have also shown how we have formed the determinant, how they're joined. And this is the technique by which we find the transformation matrix. We take 2 points on the object, we take 2 points, corresponding points on the image. And by using this technique, I can find the transformation matrix, -1301. Let's check, -1301. So we are done. I think we are done with the paper. And I think here also we are done with the paper. Oh my God. Okay, so my dear students, so today we have done October-November 2016 2-1 paper, and we have done all the questions. There were 11 questions, and we have done all the 11 questions in this video. And I hope that this video will help you to practice this paper, to understand the concepts, the techniques by which we work. And if you think that this video is helpful to you, please subscribe my channel. Also like this video, please share the link of this video onto your Facebook, onto your Instagram, and onto your Twitter account. Because when you do this, this helps me to promote my channel. So I think it's a great blessing for me that I can make these videos and I can touch the life of so many people around the globe. So keep studying, keep working hard, and you will succeed. Thank you very much. Have a good day. God bless you all.